Hi everyone. So today I'm going to showcase a self-dashboard that I built for my client. So essentially it's powered by this Notion database here. So we have the customer name, the status, so just to track each of the stages, and then date of closure, so industry, email, values, and then dates. So it's a fairly simple database on the surface, but what's the main key attraction here is that all this data, so it's actually tracked by fully functional dashboard to help to track each of the months. So in this case, like for this dashboard, it's actually synced to the Notion here. So what I built for this client is that for this dashboard itself, so you can see the total sales, the total won. So there's a logic to determine like how many is being won, and then the total expected amount that you're gonna earn, and then the actual amount, and then the proposal sent. So these are like different stages of being tracked currently, and then all of this is actually being updated dynamically. So depending on the dates that you select, so you can see if I select specific year, right, you can see that the data is being updated. And then the same thing is for the month as well. So January, February, March, April. So these are all being updated dynamically, and everything is powered behind Grid. So it's being used using Google Sheets. So I'm going to show you a little bit of the back end. And then here at the bottom here, so we have, this is the average deal size. So this is the charts. So you can kind of see the amount here based on, so when it's all means that you select for all 3 years. So you can see right now here. And then if it's select for 2023, you can see it's only for 1 year only. So you can see it's from January to December, expected amount and the actual amount. So the same thing is for the close rate. We have the same thing, January, February, March until May. So there's no data here, so it will show the month. So basically just how many percentage being closed out. And then if you select for a specific month, so what happens is that it's still showing a monthly view. So we actually shows the daily view. So in this case for 2023 February, so you can see the 1 to 28, this is kind of how the results are. And then similarly for the close rate. So all this actually being updated even for the bottom here. Just kind of the ranking. So who's the highest earner? What's your customer's highest earner? So in that case, that's where you get it. So yeah, this is kind of like how you have a dynamic. So this is more like a showcase tool as I build it for my clients. So it's not a template that you can have, but just want to kind of showcase like what can be done, especially for a company that's trying to scale up. So this is one example. So, and then in terms of, because it's a third-party software, right? Just kind of show you kind of how it actually works in Grid itself. So I'm not going to go through the technical details of this, but just kind of like know what Grid is about and how it kind of works. So essentially like what it's doing is that we're capturing the database here from Notion. So this is actually the Notion database that directly got into Grid. And how it works is that it fits into something called Grid Sheets. So basically this is just a Google Sheet. And then you can see like there's some like metrics here, keywords here. So depending on some of the keywords that I use so that they can update it. So there's some logic behind it. So here we have variables, basically like when you select the dates, it will just be updated. So this is how it works. And then customer reference, basically just the database that we're referring to. And then each of these sheets you can see from here like top metrics, close won, average deal size, close rate. So this represents each of these compartments here. Like, so this is the metrics, this is the deal size, close rate, and then the close won ranking. So here like we have some different formulas. So if you're familiar with Google Sheets or Excel, so you probably can do it yourself as well. So this is combinations of like sum if, Google queries. So depending on what you select, right, you kind of update the value. So for this, it's a bit more complex, depends, especially because I'm selecting like different months. So it depends on the months, right? If I'm selecting for January, it can kind of change to a day view. And then if I select all, right, it's actually just changed to like a monthly view. So there's some complexity in terms of here, just like how you want to make it more dynamic. But if you want to build yourself to be more simple as possible. But yeah, if you need help with someone building this, definitely can look for me. That's kind of one reason why I want to showcase this today. So yeah, that's it for today. So thanks for watching. Have a nice day.